Hi everyone and welcome to my place. Not so long ago I shared how easy it was to take a lemon, a branch, a little bit of blossom, a few leaves and create your own fruiting branched lemons. Do I want to say that? Lemon branches or lemons on branches. I absolutely love these and they are so cool, easy to make, and they make for beautiful displays. So today I want to share how to make something really beautiful. Now you've heard me go on at length and I've shared the wonderful art of decoupage. Look at that beautiful vase. Isn't that gorgeous? Comes complete with lid, of course, as a standalone, looking beautiful in a room. Oh, it's beautiful. Now, how did I create this? It started off, well, be careful, looking like this vase here. What I did was I gave it 2 coats of my famous chalk paint, but instead of using the white, well, I did use the white, I just put a couple of drops of yellow acrylic paint into it to give it this. I wanted something that was a little bit sort of creamier as opposed to the harsh white. Then after the 2 coats had been on, I used a couple of paper napkins that had lemons on them and a couple of that had the mandarins on because I thought that it was really lovely. When I only did the lemons, and then when I was looking at it, when you look into here, there's a little bit of that lovely sort of tangerine-y, orangey colour. So I thought, oh, I'll just cheat and take it a bit further. So that's when I used the little mandarins and carefully just cut those out and covered the whole thing. Now, the next thing I want to share is when you look at this vase, which is this glass vase, which is really beautiful, around the base here, it is very, very fine. And let me just tell you, I have broken lots of these. So my trick moving forward is I get a little hunk of wood, which I've used no nails is the best glue to use. So I've just no nailed that onto that. Everything was all painted before I started, and then I just glued everything together and then just did the decoupage to bring it down. I think it looks fabulous. Now the other thing, I'll just get rid of these, that I also like, get rid of that there because I know I'll break it because I'm a bit rough. The other thing that I like to do is, on its own that vase looks beautiful, but if you want to extend it out a little bit further, this was a plastic plate that was doing nothing. It wasn't that attractive at all, so I've just painted it up. Now the other little thing I did, which was wrong, which I'll share, is if you're going to do something that's to accompany a vase or whatever you've done, try and keep a little bit of the paint back. Do you think I could mix that colour? I couldn't. So you'll notice that it's a different colour. So that was the white. This is the cream that's got the 2 drops in. Couldn't get it, so I just thought, nah, just leave it alone. So anyway, so what I want to share is how you can take it to a whole new level. And using your lemons, so I've got my lemons here, I'm just going to throw those lemons into there, and they look just beautiful. Just the lemons on their own is a fabulous, fabulous look. And I think I need to go back to and tell you that when you're doing this, make sure that your branch that you're using is strong enough to support your lemons, otherwise they'll get a wee bit of a drippy droop on. So I've got 5 of these, and I also thought that, gosh, it would be lovely with a few mandarins, but I haven't quite got that far, but I will get there soon. Let me just get rid of that vase because I don't want that in my road. Okay, so because I used camellia and salal leaves, I'm just going to put a couple of those into there just to give us a little bit more green, and I wanted to keep the greens that I was using all sort of like the same. That can go into there. Now the next thing to go in is some rose hips, because I think it's like rose hips and lemons and fruits all sort of go together. Now, and I don't want this to be arranged in any way either. I just want it to look like I went outside and just picked all my bits. Now, roses. Last of the summer roses. And if you're ever stuck not knowing what colour to look for, Yellow is my primary colour that I'm using, and it shades, tones and tints away from your primary. So we've got the big yellow down here, we've got the little bits of yellow that are all peppered through here with the fruit, and then you're looking at the rose there. Even though that's a little bit reddy there, it still works in quite well and connects back or transitions back through to the rosehips. So these I'm just going to just plonk into here, just like end of summer, just as fall is coming. Beautiful arrangement. But what I love most about this is I love walking into my lounge and there is this beautiful, vibrant, happy sunshine colour. Now the last to go in are, and I'm using these little tea roses because they're going to connect and bring through the orange. So I'm working with the primaries and I've just gone a little bit left of right on the colour wheel to bring the colours in. I'm just going to put that up into there, and then this one can go down into there. Let me see what it's looking like. Oh yes, doesn't that just look like I went outside and picked? And I've got one branch here and I'm just going to lay that there, and now we have this beautiful still. I want to cut that but I won't yet because I might want to use it for something, but a beautiful still life, a little bit of outside inside, and the great thing is it will last forevermore. I hope you've enjoyed watching this. I've enjoyed sharing it with you, and I look forward to seeing you all again another day.